riding around in my car listening to the album, and I cannot think of one thing that I want to change.
When's the album coming out?
We're due to release it January 28th. It'll be our national release online in every major online store that you can get music at. And then I will have physical CDs that will be available. The first time they'll be available is at my CD release show, which is February 1st at City Tavern in downtown Dallas. And then I'm gonna create an online store to where people can purchase the physical CDs from my blog or whatever.
Okay. And I was gonna say, the name of your album's Never Been Better.
Yes.
Does that correlate with the other two album covers, or is it just a completely new name?
It definitely correlates with both of my albums, because my two previous works, because I try to tie everything together, some form or some fashion, to where like if someone finds out who I am for the very first time on the Never Been Better album, like I put tidbits in the album that make you be like, what? And so then you have to go, and then when you go back and listen to Mind the Gap, you'll be like
doing some research.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I mean, the only reason why I did that is because I do that with artists that I love. Like, if I hear them make a reference about something, and I'm like, where did that come from? I'll go back and listen to their other music, and I find how those references tie together, and I'm like, oh, it just blows my mind like, every time. So I try to do that. So, Never Been Better is kind of like a continuation of where, like, From Worse to Better left off. From Worse to Better was my first album. Yeah. And every album just captures growth. Like, it captures, like, the growth in my life. Like, so, you know, in 2007, 2008, 2009, I wrote that record, my first record. There was just so much growing that I was doing. Then I go on tour, you know, I get on TV.
Super different experiences.
Right. So then I make a record like Mind the Gap, you know, which is based off of all these experiences that I had. And then I make that in 2011. Then I don't put out, and then all I did was tour after that and do TV appearances and stuff for like 2-3 years. And now it's like 2013 going on 14. And I'm about to put out my third record, and it's just like a combination of all of those experiences from my first album, second album, you know, relationships that I've lost, and
this might even make new relationships.
Yeah, and that's the goal. Like I'm hoping to like build new listeners and touch more people and inspire them to, you know, be a part of what the movement is, which is like, I'm just really pushing forward a new point of view in people's lives to like just look at the world differently and look at the genre differently. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. So how many singles have you released from the album? We got Let the Beat Knock. Right. Is there any other singles you've released?
We released a single called We Ready Dallas in February.
Oh yeah, we actually have that in the system right now.
Yeah, and we debuted that on CBS 11 in late February. Got great response. So some of the DJs from the NBA All-Star Game picked up the record and they played it all throughout the NBA All-Star Game. We've been getting pretty major radio plays locally, like here in Dallas, where they've been playing the record like every week, you know. Yeah. So it really built a nice new demographic for me because I was on new outlets that I've never been on before. We Ready Dallas was the first record we released from the Never Been Better project, and Let the Beat Knock's the second. And